My heart rejoices in the Lord, and my horn is exalted in the Lord. I smile at my enemies because I rejoice in your salvation.
Hannah fulfilled her vow and dedicated Samuel to the Lord's service. Samuel served before the Lord, even as a young child, clothed in a linen ephod. Each year his mother Hannah made him a small robe and brought it to him when she and her husband Elkanah came to offer the annual sacrifice. May the Lord give you more children for the one you have given to him. And the Lord visited Hannah, and she conceived and bore 3 sons and 2 daughters. Meanwhile, young Samuel grew before the Lord, his heart steadfast in serving him. In those days, the voice of the Lord was rare, and visions were not common. The people of Israel had strayed far from God, and even in the temple, darkness seemed to linger. But in the silence of the night, something extraordinary was about to happen. While Eli was lying down in his place, and his eyes had begun to grow so dim that he could not see, Samuel was also lying down in the temple of the Lord where the ark of God was. Then the Lord called Samuel, and he answered,
"Here I am."
So he ran to Eli and said,
"Here I am, for you called me."
I did not call, lie down again. And he went and lay down. Now Samuel did not yet know the Lord, nor was the word of the Lord yet revealed to him. And the Lord called Samuel again the 3rd time. So he arose and went to Eli and said,
"Here I am, for you called me."
Then Eli perceived that the Lord had called the boy. Therefore Eli said to Samuel, Go, lie down, and it shall be, if he calls you, that you must say, Speak, Lord, for your servant hears. So Samuel went and lay down in his place. Now the Lord came and stood and called as at other times,
Samuel! Samuel!
"Speak, for your servant is listening."
Behold, I will do something in Israel, at which both ears of everyone who hears it will tingle. In that day I will perform against Eli all that I have spoken concerning his house, from beginning to end. For I have told him that I will judge his house forever for the iniquity which he knows, because his sons made themselves vile, and he did not restrain them. And therefore I have sworn to the house of Eli that the iniquity of Eli's house shall not be atoned for by sacrifice or offering forever.
So Samuel lay until morning and opened the doors of the house of the Lord. He was afraid to tell Eli the vision. Then Eli called Samuel and said, Samuel, my son. He answered, Here I am. And Eli said, What is the word that the Lord spoke to you? Please do not hide it from me. God do so to you, and more also, if you hide anything from me of all the things that he said to you. Then Samuel told him everything, and hid nothing from him. And Eli said, It is the Lord. Let him do what seems good to him. So Samuel grew, and the Lord was with him, and let none of his words fall to the ground. And all Israel from Dan to Beersheba knew that Samuel had been established as a prophet of the Lord. Then the Lord appeared again in Shiloh, for the Lord revealed himself to Samuel in Shiloh by the word of the Lord.